Hello, good day, and let us try to solve another similar problem from Seaboard November 2025. So anyway guys, itong problem na to ay lumabas na rin before, no? So passboard na rin ito. And makikita nyo yung solution nito sa book ni Engineer Gile as well as Engineer Besa. So basahin ko lang, no? Sabi dito, the mass BC, we have here mass BC, and cable AC. Support the load W as shown in the figure. So given po yung mga dimensions, lagay ko lang, we have here x1 that is 8 meters, x2 is 4 meters, and then y1 is 8 meters. Okay, so mayroon po tayong tatlong questions dito. And before we solve that problem, or yung mga questions, pag-usapan muna natin kung paano po yung magiging analysis po natin dito sa figure na ito. So dito guys, before we can solve this problem, dapat ay gamay natin or alam natin kung paano mag-draw ng free body diagrams. And yung pagdadraw naman ng free body diagrams, nadidiscuss naman siya no, during our equilibrium na topic. Okay? So, dito, first thing first, syempre, kailangan madraw natin no, yung mga support reactions. So, copy ko lang tong figure guys. No? Ayan. So, we have here dalawang pin supports. Okay? So, alam naman natin na kapag pin ay nagre-resist po yan both horizontally and vertically. Okay, so unlike pag ruler, no, vertical lang po yung reaction natin. Pero dito, since pin po ito, meron po tayong vertical and horizontal reaction. So, drawing ko lang siguro yung free body diagram natin or yung mga reactions. So, sa B ay, we can assume no, na ito po ay upward. Yan, so upward po yan. And then, to the right naman yung horizontal natin. So, here by and dx. Okay, so how about sa A naman? Dito sa A, i-assume ko na lang din na pababa and to the left. So, pababa po dito sa vertical reaction natin. And then, pa-left naman yung horizontal reaction. So, anyway guys, kapag nagdodraw naman kayo ng reactions, pwede nyo namang i-assume kung saan kayo comfortable, no? So, pwede nyo itong i-assume na upward or to the right. Ito naman, pwede nyo siyang i-assume na downward or to the left. Okay? So, depende sa inyo kung ano yung nakasanayan ninyong assumption kapag nagdodraw kayo. Anyway, makaka-correct nyo naman yun. So, mag-assume na lang kayo. Okay? And dito guys, now we have a cable. So, mayroon tayong cable dito. And take note guys na mapapalabas lang po natin yung reaction sa may cable if we cut our cable. And once we cut our cable, alam natin na cable can only resist tension. So basically, kapag nag-cut tayo dito, ay mapapalabas po natin yung tensile force T. So kapag tension, of course, acting away from a point po tayo. So we have here a tensile force T na acting away from our point. No? So ito po yung point natin for example. And once we cut here, ay mapapalabas po natin yung tension force natin dito na T. Okay? And might as well dito rin sa right side, ay mapapalabas din po natin dyan yung tensile force T. And take note guys na siya po ay acting away from our point. And in this case, we have point C as well as point A. Okay? And dito para ma-solve po natin yung mga unknowns ay we can either consider ito pong left portion natin or ito pong right portion. Pero maya na lang po yun, no? Discuss muna natin yung concept behind this problem. So dito guys, once we consider ito pong ating left portion, itong portion po na ito, pwede nating sabihin, no, na ito pong tensile force din natin is, mayroon po yung dalawang components, upward and horizontal. In this case, to the right. Okay? So, basically dito, kapag mayroon po itong ty and tx, so, lagay ko na lang din siguro. Example, we have here ty and tx. Pwede nating sabihin, guys, na ito pong ty natin is equivalent lang po yan sa EY. Okay? So, considering this section. Okay? And might as well, yung EX po natin is equal lang po yan sa TX. So, in that case, pwede nating sabihin na yung resultant reaction po ng ating mga supports ay equal lang din po sa B. Okay? So, here, downward into the left. So, basically, yung ating resultant reaction dito sa A ay paganto po siya. To the left na downward. Okay? So, tawagin natin ito as RA. And again, from equilibrium, pwede nating sabihin na si RA equal lang po yan sa tensile force T. So basically, to simplify our solution pala in this problem, we can assume that yung reaction po sa A, equal lang po yan sa T. Okay, so I hope na nagets nyo yan, no? And another case na pwede po natin gawin ay ito. Pwede nating i-consider tong portion muna na ito, yung nasa right. Okay? So, kanina nag-consider po tayo sa left, right? This time, i-consider naman po natin tong sa right. So, dito, try ko lang mag-copy saglit. Try ko lang mag-paste. Wait lang guys ha. Ayan, and then crop ko lang. Consider natin yung right cut. Okay? So, dito again, syempre napalabas po natin yung tensile force T. Okay, so draw ka lang. We have here tensile force T. And then, sa system natin, since nag-cut tayo, ito na lang po yung present. Pero take note guys na, pwede pa nating magamit itong right portion, ay itong left portion. Pero paano and bakit? So, ito pong tensile force T natin ay mayroon po yung line of action. So, ito po yung line of action ng tensile force T. And when we say line of action, dyan po dumadaan yung tensile force natin. Okay? So, basically, ito pong force T natin, pwede natin siyang i-transfer anywhere dito sa ating line of action. So, therefore, pwede natin siyang ilagay dito. Kahit saan pwede natin ilagay. Pero in this case, pwede po natin siyang ilagay sa point A. So, ito yung point A natin na kinat natin kanina. And pwede po natin itong padaanin. Itong tensile force din natin is pwede po natin siyang padaanin hanggang dito. Okay? So, may tensile force tayo dito. Ayan. So, ito po yung analysis or simplification po nung figure natin or system po natin. And as you can see here, dalawang concept po yung pinakita ko sa inyo. Yung using this left portion and itong right portion. And with that two concepts ay na-prove natin na ito pong point na to, yung nag-act sa A, ay equal lang po siya sa RA, na equal lang din po sa tensile force T. Okay, so I hope na nasundan nyo yun guys, no? And ito, yung, ulitin ko lang, yung ginawa natin dito, pinadaan natin siya sa kanyang line of action by principle of transmissibility. So yung principle of transmissibility, kapag alam nyo yung concept na yun sa statics, actually, madami kayong pwedeng masimplify na mga problems. Okay? So, I think enough na yung intro natin and I hope na nabalikan ninyo yung mga basic concepts dito sa statics natin or particularly sa equilibrium. And siguro tayo na natin i-solve yung mga problems. So, letter number 1 muna tayo. So, dito pala sa number 1, sabi dito, compute the reaction at B, neglecting the weight of the boom if W is 24 kN. Itong number 1 pala, bali ang atake ko nung board exam ko ay sinolve ko muna itong number 2 before ako nag-number 1. Okay? So, copy muna natin itong isang figure. So, dito, ganun na lang din yung gawin natin. Solve ko muna si number 2 and then proceed tayo sa number 1. Okay? So, si T muna yung solve natin. So, number 2, sabi dito, compute the tension in kilonewton in the cable, neglecting the weight of the boom if W is 24 kN. So, dito guys, meron tayong weight na given and that is 24 kN. Wait lang. Ayan, so 24 kN po dito. And then, ito pong mass natin or boom ay wala daw po siyang weight or in-neglect po natin yung weight niya. So, supposedly may weight po ito pero sinabi naman sa problem na in-neglect na lang. Okay, so therefore, wala po tayong weight dito sa mass or sa boom natin. Okay, so ang tinatanong sa atin for number 2 is ano daw po yung tension natin, itong T. So dito we have, kompletuhin muna natin, mayroon tayo ditong By and Bx. Okay, so to solve for our tensile force T, ay pwede po tayong mag-take ng moment sa B. So bakit sa B? Kasi when we take moment sa B ay hindi na po natin masasama sa solution natin yung Bx and By and take note na yung dalawang yan ay unknown po sa problem natin. Okay? So once we take moment dito ay si T lang po yung unknown sa problem. Okay? Pero ito hindi po natin siya basta-basta mamomoment. So bakit po hindi natin basta-basta mamomoment? Kasi, yung T po natin is naka-incline pa lang. Kailangan natin kunin yung components po niya. So, itong T natin ay meron po yung vertical and horizontal components. So, if your Ty and Tx. Since downward to the left po yung tensile force T natin, so basically, to the left and downward din po yung kanyang components. Pero the question is, how can we get for it components? Okay, so dito, pwede ko rin ulit kayong bigyan ng dalawang options. So, option number 1 ay, pwede nyo ninyong kunin yung angle dito. So, pwede nyo itong kunin, tawagin natin ito as angle theta, as well as this angle. Okay? Tawagin na lang natin siya as angle alpha. Pero nung nag-board exam ako, ang ginawa ko, sinolve ko siya in terms of their slope. So kapag nagsasolve din talaga ako, slope na lang yung ginagawa ko kasi mas exact yung data. Hindi naman ganun kalayo yung magiging discrepancy sa sagot, pero mas okay ako kapag slope yung ginagamit. Okay? So paano ba natin gagamitin? Or paano ba natin i-apply or kukunin yung slope dito? So dito guys, we can consider po itong triangle na ito. Okay? So pwede natin kunin yung inclination nitong cable natin, or in this case, yung line of action po ng tensile force T. So ito pong cable natin ay meron po yung horizontal distance na 8 meters plus 4 meters. So 8 meters to guys, no? Ayan. So 8 meters po dito. And dito naman we have 4 meters. And yung kanyang vertical distance naman is 8 meters. So basically, we have here 8 po yung pababa plus 4, that's 12. And then dito naman we have 4, 8 naman. So therefore, masasolve po natin yung kanyang hypotenuse. So Pythagorean theorem na lang. Okay, so i-calculate ko lang guys, no? We have here square root ng 12 squared plus 8 squared. So hindi ko na ipapakita yung solution, no? Pero that is square root ng 12 squared plus 8 squared. So this give us 4 square root ng 13. So gamitin na lang natin yung naka-radical para mas exact po yung data na masasolve natin. Okay, so dito, as you can see, nakuha na natin or pwede na natin kunin yung equivalent components po ng ty and tx in terms of t. So yung tx po natin equal lang po yan sa sa t times ito pong kanyang slope, no, na 12 divided by 4 squared ng 13. So bakit 12? Since ito pong tx natin is horizontal, and take note na kailangan po natin yung horizontal distance dito, relative po yan sa hypotenuse. So here 12 divided by square root, 4 square root ng 13. And then itong ty naman, equal lang po yan sa t times 8 divided by 4 square root ng 13. Ayan. So, dito guys, pwede na tayong mag-take ng moment sa B. And as you can see, once we take moment at B, dalawa lang po yung iikot yan. Okay? So, ano po yung dalawang yun? So, una we have yung 24 kN. And then, another one is yung ating Ty. Sir, unknown po si X, pero bakit hindi po siya iikot? As you can see here, yung Tx po natin ay wala po siyang perpendicular distance at point or at reaction B. So, therefore, si Ty and si 24 lang po yung iikot. So, gawin na natin, no? We have here summation of moment at B is equal to 0, assuming clockwise is equal to counterclockwise. We have here clockwise moment na 24 kN, and ang moment arm po nitong 24 kN is 4 meters. So we have here 24 times 4, and equal lang po yan sa, we have here Ty times 8. Okay? So again, yung moment arm po ng Ty natin papunta sa B ay 8 meters po yan. So we have here Ty times 8. And alam naman natin na yung Ty equivalent lang po yan sa T times 8 divided by 4 square root ng 13. So if here 24 times 4 is equal to T times 8 divided by 4 square root ng 13 times 8. Okay, so solvable na po yung T natin. So ganun lang kabilis, no? So solve lang po natin yung T. Calculate ko lang. We have here 24 times 4 is equal to, we have yung T na unknown times 8 divided by 4 square root ng 13 times 8. Okay, so this give us, ayan, 21.63 kN. So ito na po yung sagot natin. Okay, so just in case lang, no, tanungin din po tayo kung ano po yung reaction at A natin. That refers to the total reaction na equal lang po siya sa dito sa T. And I believe na-prove naman natin yan kanina. No? So, in this case, ito na po yung sagot natin for number 2, tensile force T. Okay? So, ayun, bakit mo nga ba inuna si T before ko i-solve yung RB? Okay, so dito guys, number 1, sabi dito, compute the reaction at B, neglecting the weight of the boom. So, kapag sinabing reaction at B, that refers to the total or the resultant reaction. So, ito po yung tinutukoy dyan, yung RB. Okay, so dito we have yung resultant reaction na RB. So, lagay ko na lang din. And to solve for that, magpa-Pythagorean theorem lang po tayo. Okay? Pero before tayo makapag-Pythagorean theorem, kailangan muna natin kunin yung kanyang component reactions, and that is By and Bx. To solve for Bx, pwede tayong mag-take ng summation of forces horizontal, and to solve for By naman, pwede tayong mag-take ng summation of forces vertical. So, gawin natin yun, guys. Number 1, taking summation of forces horizontal is equal to 0, assuming to the right is equal to the left. So, to the right natin, we have yung Bx. We have Bx is equal to, and to the left naman, we have yung Tx. So, ito guys, no, baka magtaka kayo kung bakit di na natin sinasama tong tensile force din natin dito. Hindi ko kasi mabura. Pero supposedly, wala na to dapat. Ay, din pwede parang bulahin. Kasi itong tensile force din natin dito kanina, tinransfer na natin dito sa baba. So, ito na lang, i-consider natin. Okay? Ayan. So, here, Bx is equal to Tx. And ang Tx natin, equal lang po yan sa T na 21.63 times 12 divided by 4 square root ng 13. So, times 12 divided by 4 square root ng 13. So, therefore, masasolve natin si Bx. And equal lang po yan sa, solve lang natin, no? I have here 21.63 times 12 divided by 4 square root ng 13. Ayan, so this give us 18 kN. Pero take note, hindi pa po yan yung sagot natin. We also need to solve for our By. Okay, so ito po ay 18 kN. And to solve for By naman, pwede po tayong mag-take ng summation of forces vertical is equal to 0, assuming upward is equal to downward. And by taking summation of forces vertical, we have here, yung By, equal lang po siya sa Ty, plus 24. Okay, so huwag niyong kalimutan itong 24. So, I have here, By, equal lang po yan sa Ty, plus 24 kN. So, substitute lang natin, we have here yung Ty na equal lang sa T, na equal lang po yan sa 21.63 times 8 divided by 4 square root ng 13 plus yung 24 kN. So, therefore, masasolve po natin si By, and that is, solve lang natin. We have here 21.63 times 8 divided by 4 square root ng 13. Plus 24. So, this give us, ayan, 35.998 or 36 kN na lang. No? So, if By na equal po sa 36 kN. Okay, so if Bx in By. So, therefore, para masolve po natin si RB, mag-resultant na lang po tayo. And that is, yung Pythagorean theorem lang, no? We have here RB, equal lang po yan sa square root ng Bx squared plus By squared. So, substitute lang po natin. We have here Bx na equal lang po yan sa 18 kN. We have here 18 squared plus 36 squared. So, therefore, masasolve po natin si RB. And equal lang po yan sa, solve lang natin, no? We have here square root ng 18 squared plus 36 squared. Ayan, so we have 40.25 kN. Ayan, sulat ko lang, we have 40.25 kN. So, ito na po yung sagot natin for number 1. So, mabilis lang pala guys, no? And then, solve na rin natin yung number 3. Okay, so for number 3 naman, sabi dito, if the boom weighs 8 kN, compute the maximum W in kilonewton if the allowable tension of the cable is 80 kN. So dito we can, again, consider or use itong figure natin dito. So copy ko lang siya. Okay, and then this time ay, yung W na po yung tinatanong. So, yung maximum load W na po yung tinatanong. So, alisin natin to, no? Yan. So, if yung W na nun sa problem natin, and then, yung this time, mayroon na po tayong given na weight po nung mass or nung boom. So, ito po yung boom natin or mass, and mayroon na po yung weight. So, the question is, saan ba natin ilalagay yung weight? Take note guys na kapag weight, nag-act po yan palagi sa center of gravity. So, madami palang application yung pagdodraw ng free body diagram dito. Na kaya dapat kapag nag-equilibrium kayo, i-take nyo yun seriously, no? Kasi equilibrium yung pinakamagandang foundation na pwede nating magamit all throughout sa pisad or dito in this case ay statics. No? So, we have here yung weight po nung boom. Then, take note nag-act po yan sa center of gravity. Assume na lang natin nandito yung center of gravity nung mass natin. So, we have here weight na equal sa 8 kN. And since nasa center of gravity po yan, basically, siya po ay located 2 meters from the left and 2 meters from the right. Okay, so I have here 2 meters and we also have 2 meters here. Ayan. So, dito pwede na tayong mag-take ng moment at B naman. Okay? So, B na naman. Para ma-solve naman natin si W. Okay? So, again, kapag nag-take po tayo ng moment sa B, unknown po dyan si W. And then, meron naman tayong given na Ty and 8 kN. So, baka isipin nyo, unknown din yung Ty. May binigay po ditong tension sa cable na 80 kN. So, complete ko lang, no? So, weight po nung boom or weight po nung mass, equal po yan sa 8 kN. And then, yung tensile force din naman natin is equivalent po yan sa 80 kN. So, therefore, dito we can take summation of moment at B is equal to 0, assuming clockwise is equal to counterclockwise. So, take po tayo ng moment sa B. So, if your clockwise moment na W times 4 meters plus 8 kN, moment arm po niya from B is 2 meters. Okay? Is equal to, yan, so if here yung Ty times yung moment arm po niya na 8. So, we have here Ty times 8. And alam natin na yung Ty ay equal lang po yan sa T times 8 divided by 4 square root ng 13. Okay? And alam naman natin na yung T ay given na rin sa problem 3, no? And that is 80 kN. So, if here 80 times 8 divided by 4 square root ng 13. So, therefore, dito, substitute lang natin, we have W times 4 plus 8 times 2 is equal to, ito, copy ko na lang to, no? Times yung moment arm po niya na 8. So, therefore, solvable na po si W. And equal lang po yan sa, we have here, ayan, so, alpha x times 4 plus 8 times 2 is equal to 80 times 8 divided by 4 square root ng 13 times 8. So, this give us, ayan, 84.75 kilonewton. Okay, so I hope na nasundan ninyo guys. And, ayun, ito po yung situation natin na lumabas during November 2025. Again, ulitin ko lang, hindi po ito yung exact datas na lumabas. Pero, similar po siya, no? And also, the line of questioning ay similar. So, yun lang. I hope na nasundan ninyo. And yun, thank you guys for watching.